Hello, Kitten Knights of the Round Table. Alex here.
It just sounds so weird. I don't know.
And that's Dan. And today...
What's up?
Why is it running so smoothly?
Because PS3, I don't know.
That's fucking weird. Anyways, so, it's PS3.
Yeah.
So, Dan, why don't you tell us about your PS3 adventure?
I don't want to say it, but, like, I find PS3 players worse. On
Describe.
Black. This game...
Do you hate Asians?
Yes. No. Actually, I don't know. Haven't ran into a lot of them.
A lot of them. Anyways, so, like...
We've already established it. We have, like, one black guy in Canada, so, like, how am we supposed to run into a bunch of Asians?
Actually, like, there's a lot of Asian people. Oriental
That's
people.
true, yeah.
Is Oriental politically correct? To me, it just sounds like it's racist.
I don't know.
It's like calling a black person moon cricket. No,
oh, God.
So tell us who you've been playing with on PS3, Dad. And it's like you're coming back from camp. I'm like your dad. I want to hear all your stories and sexually abuse you.
Oh, okay. I'm playing with Irish and B-Rye and Cap Gun and White Boy and what's his name? That Killa guy. The MP40 kid from his Funtage.
Oh, okay. This is good. We're making good progress here.
Yes.
And so thus far, how would you describe your experience on the PS3? Just all around, not just including Black Ops, but just all around.
I'd say it's easy mode in a way.
I said everything, not... How's it easy mode? Do you log on and like... this is super easy to log on. Oh my god, it's super easy to press buttons. Oh my god, it's super easy to do everything. I love it.
It was so hard recovering. I'm doing the quote unquote thing. The recovering my gamer tag, I don't know, my PSN. I could not figure out. It took me about like half an hour. Seriously, because you have to like create an account and then link your
So
PSN
what you're saying
with it.
is you're very adept at technology.
No, I'm good with technology. I just don't know how to do that. I couldn't figure it out. But I did.
Congrats.
Yeah.
And the controller. Last thing that we're going to talk about.
Oh, good God. I have to hold my left hand is like a fucking claw. And I'm like, my thumb hurts after.
Like with the Xbox controller, you can kind of like grasp it.
Your hand like it fits into your hands like how you normally, I don't know. But
like with the PS3 controller, you have to
stretch your left thumb and it just like it hurts after every game.
But Daddy, it hurts. Shut up, kid. You're gonna like it. No, so today, getting off this whole fucking standardized talk, I was I have a 5th period spare in school, so essentially I can leave at 2 o'clock, or as it was today, we have shortened periods every Thursday, so I gotta leave at 1:12. And so I go into the city, and for some reason I was like, I want some fucking Pop-Tarts. So I went into Walmart, and I'm going through Walmart, and I look to my right, and it was a very like sharp look to my right. Like
you had to like physically look to your right when you did that.
There was a glint of light that came down and bounced off this metallic object. So I snapped my head to the right, and I look, and there's this fat fuck lady in crutches, and I just started laughing, like physically laughing out loud. And everyone was looking at me.
Was it like a loud laugh or was it just like a light giggle?
It was like a like something youthful and joyous like that.
Sure.
And it was just the most embarrassing but rewarding experience of my life.
That would have been so funny.
No, yeah, I just like something about like the fat obviously added to it. Like if fat people are just naturally funny, like
no offense. Yeah,
if a fat guy tells a joke and a skinny girl tells a joke, the fat guy's joke is obviously funnier. But yeah, so that kind of brings me to my point is that like injuries are just hilarious. Like I remember when I broke my collarbone a couple years ago, and so we're playing. What?
You got shit on in football.
I didn't really get shit on.
Yeah, you did. You walked into the gym with your like collarbone sticking out. How is that funny?
It wasn't funny when it fucking happened. It wasn't like, check it, guys. Look at this. Oh my, funny. Touch it. You want to touch it? No, I was almost. Well, I wasn't crying until like my mom came there, and then you get all emotional and shit. Oh yeah, fuck you. No, but I'll explain how I broke my collarbone now.
Cocaine, and he tripped over.
I'm trying to find out how to explain this perfectly. So in elementary school, from kindergarten to grade 6, I went to it was a different elementary school, and then when I went to middle school, it's a K-12 school. So these kids that went to this school have been going there their whole lives, and so the kids that emigrated from my elementary school to this middle school, we hated each other, to put it lightly.
Yeah.
And so one day at lunch, we're playing football, right? And you're not allowed to make contact at school. Fuck that. We are going balls to walls. But this recess, well, I call it break now, but it's recess back then. It was 6 of us, 6 kids from my elementary school against 12 kids from this middle school. Or this composite school, or whatever the fuck you want to call it. And so I get the kick return and I start to run. Everyone deserts me on my team. They fucking just, they like make the Red Sea and they split for me. And so as I'm going, one of the tiniest kids on the other team grabs
Who was
me
it? Was
by,
it Kenj?
Yeah, it was Kenj.
Oh, okay.
And he grabs me by the arm and he flings me down and I land pretty well, I'd say about 80 degrees to the ground, right on my face, but my face went to the side and I broke my collarbone on a rock. And you know, walking through fucking malls, I could see people smiling and laughing at me because I have this, like, fucking sling on, and I can't do shit, and I have to, like, eat with my left hand, and I look like I'm retarded. Just terrible. Just fucking terrible. You've been rather quiet, Dan. You want to voice your opinion on something? Or laugh and make me feel smart?
No. I just think that injuries aren't funny.
That was like 4 minutes ago I said that.
Yeah, but you brought it up again, like, right there in the commentary.
Okay, yeah.
You said that.
Why don't you think injuries are funny?
Well, I don't see how
Human society is based on people laughing when others fail.
Depends
Have you ever laughed
on the
to America's
injury.
Funniest Home Videos?
Well, yeah.
Exactly.
Depends
as long
on
as
the...
it's not a terminal injury, or someone doesn't die out of it. Well, I guess it's the same thing. Then it's fucking awesome.
Well, it depends on the injury.
What do you mean it depends on the injury?
Well, I guess that kind of your thing kind of like if it's like fatal or whatever, you don't really laugh at it, but.
Well, obviously, if some kid just gets fucking smacked by a semi, I'm not gonna be like, oh, dude, that's
I would
fucking
actually laugh
awesome.
at that.
That's fucking awesome. No, you would.
I would. I'd be like, oh shit, and I'd be like, oh wait, he died. But it would have been funny.
That's a great thought to have.
I would.
Picture you know the kid now. He's your younger cousin.
No, it's you. How about that?
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That'd be a good way to go. Like, I don't know. I have this problem with getting old and being senile and useless. So I always talk senile and useless. So like I always talk about how like if I die, I want to go big, and my funeral is gonna be a disco party.
You want to go out big?
I want. Like I don't want to like be in a bed and like my fucking grandson's there. I'm like, you were a good kid. You're a good kid, Timmy. You were great.
So you want to go out? So you want to know when you're gonna go out?
Oh no, I don't want to know. I'm not gonna be like, oh.
Well then, how are you gonna know
myself.
you're gonna go out on a like during a disco?
What?
thing?
No, the disco is my funeral, you asshole.
Then how are you gonna go out then?
Go out. Do you want to say die so you can like switch up your vocabulary once?
Well, that's
in a
what
while?
you said, so I'm just using the same thing that you said, just so it kind of flows.
Flows like a mystical river. No,
Sure.
So I want to be rock climbing while having sex with an Asian chick, and then my rope snaps. I'm falling. I hold on to a ledge, and I'm just by my fingertips. And she looks me in the eyes and she says, "You were the best I ever had." And then I slowly fall in slow motion, and as I'm falling, God is talking to me saying, "You are going to heaven." And then I hit sharp, jagged rocks, and I get dismembered.
What happened to being, what's it called?
Hmm?
Not atheist, but the other one.
Agnostic?
Yeah, that.
You still believe in a God when you're
Yeah,
agnostic.
God, but you said God. You said God, like as in the Christian God.
How do you know I was talking about that?
I don't know.
I'm sure no other religion in the world, Daniel, refers to their God as God.
Just saying.
What,
Kinda-
so I have to preface God with "a" before I say it every time?
Maybe.
I believe in a God.
Maybe.
No, that's just like cocky. It's
Either
like when
way,
atheists are like,
okay. Either way, your logic is flawed. Because how are you gonna know when you're gonna die? So how do you? So what? You're like when you're 80.
well, that's just one of many possible.
No, that's what you
utopia
said you want to
solutions.
do. That's what you get. You're like, I want this to happen.
Yeah, I want that to happen, but that's not the only way that it can happen. You know?
Okay.
What do you mean? There's only one way I can die?
No, I'm just saying.
Dan, you're gonna die of AIDS because you had sex with too many black people.
Yeah,
That's how you're
so?
gonna die. And
Just
that's the only
black
way you
people?
can die. That's the only way you can die.
Is by getting AIDS from black people.
Yeah, that's the only way you can die.
So I'm
Is that,
gonna
no
go-
one ever told you can only die one way, Daniel?
So I'm gonna die.
And that's the only way you like.
Yeah.
Okay, well that's good because that's.
What was I gonna say? It's like your fate. You know, like on Final
I don't believe in
Destination.
fate.
It's like Final Destination. You know, like.
That was one of the shittiest
Oh,
movies
I
of
know.
all time.
Boy, everybody died a certain way and they could never dodge it. Yeah, yeah. You ever think about that?
Yeah, let's base
Our whole
How
belief
we
system
die.
on
Final
Destination.
Destination, Final Fantasy.
Shit. That's
Someone's
a word.
been wanking her too much down on me.
No. That
Dan?
reminds me. I was playing with this one guy.
Dan?
I was playing with this one guy, and this was already sounding dirty. And he was talking about how he stumbled across
Oh,
Marge
gross! He
Simpson
fingered you in
porn.
the ass. It's disgusting.
No, he stumbled
Okay,
across
well
Marge
that's it
Simpson
for this
porn.
commentary.
Marge Simpson.
What?
He stumbled across Marge Simpson porn. You're not even gonna react to that at all.
Not at all.
You watched it. You're probably like the creator of that site, aren't
I
you?
wish.
Given.
No, so that's it for today's commentary.
Commentary.
Well, we'll see you guys later.
No.
We'll see you next commentary.
Comment. Why are you saying commentary?
Commentary!
I wish you could see his face when he did that.
Commentary. Charlie, I'd like some more. More? You want more?
Stop doing weird facial expressions. Okay, we're done.
Beep beep boop boop boop.